what do you tell, how do you get people to take accountability? Because I used to be a personal trainer and people loved me for the first 2 weeks. And then when they weren't losing weight or doing shit, it's like it turned into my problem. I'm like, clearly you're not pushing away from the table. Clearly you have something going on in your life that you're holding on to. So you've for some I see all the testimonials also in the guide. So how do you keep people sort of accountable?
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So the Discord is a very special place. Everybody in there gives me permission. Before I tell anybody anything, I make them get can I speak to you and be real? And if they say no, I want it sugar coated, then okay, cool. And I never bring that up. But the people in the Discord say, hey, look, Mikey, be real, be raw, be direct, whatever you got to do. So all those people in there, they have given me permission. I can't talk this way to people in my chats and stuff like that, like on Instagram or whatever, because there's this disconnect from understanding their position and my position. They did, like it's a chasm, so that unawareness is there. So the effectivity of the words applied to them would usually lead to offense. But the people in the Discord it's a very special breed of people who have given me allowance to speak to them in the fullness of what's actually going on. And I just cut through the bullshit and I say, yo, this is what it is. And then whenever they see the root cause of it, it's not that this person did this to me or that or any of this other stuff. It's because, yo, you hate yourself and this is why, blah, 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 blah. And it shows up in their life. They're like, holy you're right. And then because of that one inspiration or like insight in their life, they lose sometimes 30 pounds in a month without doing anything. Just because that energy of holding on that was unaware in the back of their mind of how they hate themselves is permeating through their body. And when the person hates themselves, they'll look in a way that they would hate themselves. So I can break it down. This is a specific meditation I have them do, but once they do this stuff, they see why they haven't been accountable to themselves, which is usually because they don't care for themselves. And the moment they see it for what it is, like, oh, that's the reason I haven't been accountable. They dissolve that. Some people have been in the guide for a year and a half, 2 years, and it's not even a challenge after that. So I go to their psyche, to their lower realm, and they bring up how they actually feel, not cognitively, not expressed in their frontal lobes, or in their frontal lobes, but on the subconscious level, how they actually feel about themselves with no bullshit, no fluff, no pillow talk to themselves, but just real, not even in judgment, not even like, okay, I'm going to interrogate you, me. It was like, okay, what do I actually believe deep down inside? And the moment they see that, and sometimes it might take 5 minutes. People think, some people have been living with conditions for over 2 decades, for 20 years. Once they go and do this, 5 minutes, completely gone for the rest of their life.
Nope.
Some things they've been dealing with for 2 decades: constipation, chronic migraines, psoriasis. Like these are physical ailments. The moment they go down into that lower realm, I call them phase meditations. You have phase 1 through 4. Once you go through the process and you go down there, you see like, oh, I don't believe I'm worthy. Oh, okay, I believe that people hate me. Oh, to be sick is my thorn in the side that God gave me so I can. Once they get rid of that bullshit there, it's like, no, like you're loved, you're blessed, and everything else is good. They resolve it. The sickness, the disease, the illness goes away in a matter of minutes. 5-10 minutes, 5 or 10, something they've been dealing with, they've had pharmaceutical intervention all of their life, is gone in 5 minutes because it's a pocket of energy that's permeating through their body that's giving them the effect to justify what they believe. So the moment you change this, their whole existence changes. So that's how they're accountable and they stay, because it's not them not being accountable. It's them not working against themselves that would even need accountability. You don't need accountability if you just say yes. Well, I need accountability for, unless I didn't agree with myself. But the moment I agree with myself, there's no reason to even keep myself accountable, because I trust myself, because I move in trust. You only need to keep yourself accountable if you don't trust yourself. Okay, well, why wouldn't you trust yourself? And that's what the process is.
So for a lot of the people that are on the program, do you have like one-on-one sessions where they can check in for accountability,
Oh
or
my
is it just in the
God.
Discord channel?
Okay, let me tell you this story real quick, okay? So I have yes, I do have one-on-ones, and I just had I don't even like to call them clients, because I just like, they're people. They're real people who I love, who are my peers, and like they're amazing, but sometimes they just want like a one-on-one session with me. I make that available. It's called a power session. It's like a 1v1 or like one-on-one, and we're just there to chat, because every single one's different. Some people have mommy issues. Some dudes have mommy issues. Some girls have like self-worth issues. Like I could never plan it, because everybody has different stuff. One one of my members of the Discord, they actually had a church issue where the church forced him to marry somebody. So for like the past, decades, he's been with somebody who he didn't want to be with, but the church forced him to be with. And this is like, what the heck? Like, that's crazy. And this was causing a lot of things in his life. But there was this one girl who I just had a session with. We were on our second session, our second one-on-one. She has had some sort of like osteoporosis thing in her bones, and it has disabled her to have a menstrual cycle for 10 years of her life. For 10 years, she has not had her period. For 10 years, imagine. And she's not, you look young, but she's even younger than you. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's not, you guys are not old, like 60s middle age. Like you're not reaching, Bible's like 120 years. Okay, that means 60s middle age. Okay. You guys are way under that. So we're still like the youth of the world, right? 10 years, no menstrual cycle. She had a one-on-one, and we got to the root of some of these things inside that she was holding on to. We had our second one-on-one, and she's like, I don't know what you did in that first one, but ever since then, my period came back for the first time in 10 years. There was no medicine. There was no routine. There was no like, hey, Mikey, how do I detox this? It's like, no, there's something you're holding on to here. We got to the root of it there. Since then, her period has not activated. She now has her menstrual cycle again after 10 years. Another woman, she's postmenopausal. She's 56. She lost her period. She had menopause 3 years ago. She was on the guide for less than a month. She regained her period.
That's crazy.
3 years postmenopausal, no period, nothing. It's postmenopausal. And after being on the guide less than a month, she got her period. Again, these people are becoming fertile because they're becoming vivacious and alive, and their vitality is coming back, because it's not about a medical condition or this or that. It's about the energy that they're operating in. Because if you're operating in the energy of life, you have vitality, you have fertility, you can produce life because you're alive. And that's all it is. Why I'm saying it's just energy. It's not a workout, not a plan, not a fast. It's the energy.